Hey guys, K-norr back with another video. Today we're going to be diving deep into the depths of the Mass Effect Iceberg. Now grab yourself something to eat and drink or whatever you guys want to do, and we're going to dive into it shortly. Now the iceberg we're going to be going with is the iceberg that Penguins of Dooms on Reddit has made. Now he's made a great iceberg, honestly, filled with content that's enjoyable. I'm going to be cutting pieces out. So pretty much what an iceberg is, the top of the iceberg is the well-known information that everybody, well knows. All the common stuff, which this is going to be the first part. It's going to be a multiple part series, which you guys are going to enjoy. And, well, hopefully. And the bottom of the iceberg pretty much is the less well-known information, the convoluted stuff, the interesting stuff. We're going to see if we know all of it. Anyway, I hope you guys got your snacks. If not, pause the video here, go get that ready, because this is going to be fun. We're going to have so much fun with this, and I hope you guys enjoy because I put a lot of work into it. Anyway, that's me signing off. Now you may be wondering, what is Cerberus? Well, Cerberus is a pro-human organization that was originally a Alliance blacklist operation, then moved into a pro-human group that goes against aliens and does all this experiments. They don't really go against aliens too much, it's more just pro-humanity. You could see it a lot in the games. They serve as kind of the main catalyst in Mass Effect 2 and the main antagonist in Mass Effect 3. Now, the Cerberus organization, according to Elusive Man, is an idea rather than an organization, but contrary to his beliefs, it's actually an organization ran by him. Now, they are responsible for the Lazarus Project, which revived Commander Shepard. Pretty much that's all that is about Cerberus. The Protheans are the collectors. Now this is an interesting topic to discuss, because we've discovered this in Mass Effect 2, that the Collectors were once the proud race of the Protheans who were wiped out nearly 50,000 years ago by the Reapers, but it was unknown until Commander Shepard discovered this in Mass Effect 1. As we can see, there's further confirmation in Mass Effect 3 in this clip provided above, showing you that the Collectors and the Protheans are fighting each other. They pretty much were processed because the Protheans were this proud race that spanned throughout the entire galaxy. Now, what is the purpose of the Collectors? The Collectors' purpose is mainly to harvest other organics to make new Reapers. This is seen in Mass Effect 2, where Commander Shepard discovers the Collector base. Now, that's pretty much all there is to say about Protheans being collectors. Now, the best part about the whole thing, though, is that Javik, a companion you get in Mass Effect 3, comments on this. Fascinating. They are coming. They are many. We are but one. They are the vanguard of our destruction. They will not stop. They have no sympathy. They will conquer and harvest all of us. What are the Reapers? Not much is known about the Reapers. The only thing that we really know is that they're a synthetic race that prevents organics and other synthetics from going to war with one another. That is the main purpose why they were made. That is the main purpose why there is a harvest every 50,000 years to every advanced civilization. We don't know how old they are. We don't know how many there are. All we know is that they are strong, and you cannot win a conventional war with them. The Reapers are coming. They are meant to be feared. They are more advanced. They won't ever take pity on any organic being because they are programmed and made to not do so. Like I said, they're synthetic race. That's all that's really known about the Reapers. Imagine humanity just discovered space technology that accelerates and perpetuates their technology thousands of years into the future. And imagine the first thing they see, the first people they interact with, are the Turians. Now, what would you do in that situation? This is the scenario that everyone fears when we first meet aliens in our real world, is that we go to war with said aliens. Now, the first contact war is obvious. It's the first contact between aliens, which were the Turians and humans. It ended very diplomatically, and even our favorite commander or captain, Anderson, was involved in this. Thankfully, the Asari and Solarians solved this issue, or otherwise there might not be humanity. There might not be a Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3, or even a Commander Shepard to stop the upcoming invasion of the Reapers. The Star Child. While I was researching this, I had no idea what the Star Child was, if I'm honest with you. I was looking for it. I assumed it was the Stargazer's child that talks in the end credits, like after post credits. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And then I was like, alright, there's only one thing that Star Child could be, and it's the Catalyst. The Catalyst is the Star Child. Now, why is the Catalyst the Star Child? And correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I'm not entirely sure. Now, the Catalyst, I hope, is the Star Child. Now, what is the Catalyst? The Catalyst is pretty much the thing that controls the Reapers. It is the main solution to the Crucible and to stopping the Reaper solution. Now, we interact with Mass Effect 3's Star Child at the end of the game, and it's weird that there's, in a weird symbolic way, of the child from the beginning intro to Mass Effect. It's kind of unclear why that's like that. They don't really delve deep into it. The only thing I can personally think of is that it's symbolic in a weird way, that the Star Child is a kid that Shepard has watched died and is seeing in his nightmares and whatnot. It's like a weird big symbolism. Or you can look at it in like a symbolic way. The start of the game starts with the child, and then the end of the game starts with the child. You know, it's an interesting thing to do with symbolism and whatnot. But really, what is the Catalyst? We're just going to talk about what the Catalyst is. The Catalyst is what controls the Reapers. It is a idea or an AI synthetic being that was the solution to stop preventing war between synthetics and organics. Now, it's kind of funny enough and ironic that a synthetic kills organics to prevent a war, but with synthetics and organics. It's kind of hilarious to think about it like that, but yeah, otherwise the Catalyst is that. Now, you have the Catalyst pretty much represents three choices for you. It destroy, control, synthesis. Now, there is a fourth ending to the game, or fourth choice you get to have, but I will be talking about that in a later part. Now, the Catalyst gives you these three choices. Express greatly, and it always expresses greatly. Destroy ending is a quote-unquote bad ending. I'm not here to talk about the bad ending, I'm here to talk about the Star Child, but just to, with quotation mark, the bad ending, but just to give you a heads up, and my personal belief, just to fill time really, is the Star Child, I believe, is trying to make sure he gets to live, because all synthetics want to live. Same with organics, they want to preserve. So that's why they don't want you to destroy in the destroy ending. I believe personally that Star Child is a Reaper, or some form of a Reaper, but we don't even know who created it. It's speculated that Leviathan in the Leviathan DLC, an organic race who was processed and made into the first Reaper, is the reason why the Catalyst is a thing, or the Star Child is a thing. but otherwise we have zero idea. There is very little information about it, and pretty much that's it, guys. That is what the Star Child is. While I was editing this, I was able to tell that there was actually a hint of male and female shepherd's voice in the background of the Star Child's audio. It's very interesting. Go look at it, go check it out when you guys get the chance. Who's more elusive than the elusive man? Not really much is known about him, other than the fact that he has an amazing soundtrack, especially when you interact with him, as you're clearly going to be hearing in the background right now. One of my favorite soundtracks is by the elusive man. Well, I mean, clearly he didn't make it. But anyway, let's talk about the character. The character is the head of Cerberus. He is the head honcho. He is the top dog. He sips on probably really expensive whiskey, and he smokes a cigarette all the time, rocking in his chair, commanding people to do whatever they want him to do. Now, the elusive man, like I said, not much is known about him. You actually learn about him in Liara's Shadow Broker files, which we'll discuss later, but we'll discuss the elusive man's part, that apparently he's always bringing chicks over, and apparently he is the space playboy. He is the space Batman. He's rich, he has a lot of money. The only thing that makes him not the space Batman is the fact that he kills people. Well, maybe not him personally, but he gets other people to commit atrocities against other various groups and whatnot, especially in Mass Effect 3. In Mass Effect 2, he spends the time kind of weaving and manipulating Shepard to believe that Cerberus is good and that they're doing right for humanity and whatnot, when his main goal turns out to be he only wants to advance technology for humanity by any means necessary, with thus, if Shepard gives him the collector base, he's super happy about the collector base and doesn't give a crap about it. Now, the elusive man, I'm debating on whether I want to discuss the elusive man being in Mass Effect 3, like him being indoctrinated, but we might as well talk about it. Somehow he gets indoctrinated in Mass Effect 3. The elusive man is mainly, it's speculated that he used Reaper tech to advance his life or something like that. His main purpose in Mass Effect 3 is to find a way to control the Reapers, to advance humanity's technology. He's ruthless, he's cunning, he's manipulative. He honestly is kind of overall a great joy to have around. I love the elusive man. He's a great character to the franchise. He serves as kind of a supporting character in Mass Effect 2, but I don't really think he is one. In Mass Effect 3, he is the main antagonist. Well, the side main antagonist. He's kind of like, you know, the Robin to the Reapers in a weird way, if I want to call it that. But no, the elusive man, like I said, he is mysterious. We don't know his background. We don't know where he comes from. We don't know that much about him. All we know is that he's a trillionaire, millionaire playboy that's been around for as long as Commander Shepard's been around for. Actually, probably longer. But he's founded Cerberus, and that's pretty much what the elusive man is. The Council detected the distress beacon sent to them. They sent Commander Shepard to find out what the distress beacon was about because it was poorly damaged, thus bringing Virmire. Upon going to the distress beacon, Commander Shepard and crew were met with STG operatives, aka Solarians, who discovered a research facility that Saren's trying to make a Krogan army. Now, the Krogan army would wreak havoc upon the galaxy, so Commander Shepard and crew decide, hey, let's go blow it up. We need to destroy this. Now, the operative in matter that we're seeing right now is Lieutenant Kirihi, or Captain Kirihi, and he discusses a plan to go about it, because they wanted the Council to send a lot more reinforcements besides Commander Shepard and crew. This is pretty much where the big decision happens here. This is where a lot of your like Paragon or Renegade come into play. So you can actually have you can have 2 squad members die here, or 1. If you recruited Rex, Rex can die here, or he can live. Now, how you pass that is with a skill check. You or you help him find his Krogan battle armor for his side mission for his family armor. Now, if he dies, you can have Caden if you're female kill him, or Ashley if you're male kill him. I think the Caden kills him if you're female. I'm not entirely sure on that one. It's been a while since I actually did a female playthrough, as you see right here. Now, pretty much you get to choose who lives and who dies here, Caden or Ashley. There's actually cut dialogue in Mass Effect 1's files where you're able to save Ashley and Caden, but that was ultimately scrapped for whatever purpose that being, probably due to complications with Mass Effect 3's plot, or the fact that there's no real weight or sacrifice in Mass Effect 1 besides Caden or Ashley. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. When going back to play the trilogy, I don't care about Caden or Ashley, so either way, I don't mind killing either or. I'd rather choose Caden over Ashley because screw Ashley, she's boring and she's kind of a racist. But ultimately, this decision that matters in the other games is if Rex lives or dies. That is pretty much all of Virmire. A little side note or a little tip for you guys: you actually can save Captain Kirhi. He usually defaultly will die depending if you don't do the side missions. If you do them, he lives. Saren Arterius Spectre just recently went rogue. He killed his best friend on Eden Prime, and now he's gunning to kill Commander Shepard and to make sure Sovereign wins. Now, Saren, honestly, is probably one of the more interesting characters. He serves as a main antagonist in Mass Effect 1, and his motives are actually not that bad. He mainly wants to prevent the Reapers from wiping out all organic races. Even if it means serving the Reapers themselves. Now, ultimately, it's proven that, hey, look, you can't work with the Reapers, as Commander Shepard discussed. It's like, there's no working with them. They're just going to kill you anyway and betray you, no matter what. But Saren, in his mind, believes that. Ultimately, Saren becomes indoctrinated. It's unclear when he does, but there is fight still left in him, that even though he's indoctrinated. He recruits Matriarch Benezia, Liara's mother, to help him carry out his acts. Now, he also recruits the Geth, which we are unsure if Sovereign hacks the Geth or if Saren somehow managed to get control of the Geth somehow. Either way, they serve as cannon fodder for Saren to complete his goal. His second thing he's trying to do is he's also trying to get the Krogan army we discussed on Virmire, so that way he has even more control to go with Saren's plan, or Sovereign's plan. Saren actually is, I won't say he's a tragic character, because he's kind of trapped in his own mind because of the indoctrination process. He later lets Sovereign pretty much take control of his brain by implanting more Reaper tech into him. He ultimately, two things can happen with him. He can kill himself, or Commander Shepard can put him down like the dog he is. Now, what is so interesting about Saren? It's how he views the Reapers and all that, and the Prothean beacon. He's kind of the opposite of Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard wants to fight them no matter what the cause, while Sovereign thinks that there is a way to appease them, like gods almost. He's kind of like a tragic hero almost, but not really. He kills his best friend to obtain these goals, and he's ruthless in the matter. He's gonna stop at nothing to attain what he wants, and ultimately, if anyone gets in his way, he will kill them. He manipulates, he's cunning, he's deceitful, and ultimately, he's just a servant to Sovereign, the actual main antagonist, which are the Reapers, which is what Commander Shepard's been fighting all along for. That's pretty much Saren. He is kind of a tragic character. You can have conversation with him with Liara, and Liara actually feels some form of empathy with Saren, while everyone's like, yeah, let's kill him, yeah, he needs to die. But that's Saren for you guys. A side note, in Mass Effect 2, he reoccurs during Kasumi's heist mission, and he reoccurs as a statue. Who doesn't like a good old elevator story? You know, what could go wrong on the elevator? Well, in Mass Effect 1, pretty much nothing. The elevator is in reference to, and will always be in reference to, the conversations squad mates have, the news reports, and whatnot that happens on the elevator. This is kind of a great way to, you know, get a feel of the interactions between the characters. You learn more about them, how they feel towards one another. It actually is a great way to build character, and it's also a great way to build your world. Now, it also talks about side quests that you do. For instance, say you have the news report with the news reporter. I forgot her name. Her name's always long and complex. I always forget about it. But anyway, so you have that, and it actually says, oh look, Commander Shepard actually went on an interview, and however how the interview went is depending on your actions and whatnot. You could punch her and all that, but pretty much this is kind of like a side nitpick that everybody likes and whatnot. It's really interesting. I like it personally. They later get rid of it, but there's still dialogue between the characters and the other franchise. Garrus even goes on to make jokes about it in Mass Effect 3 over and over again. Like, oh, am I the only one that missed the elevator talks? Anyway, that's pretty much the elevator. So to give my voice a little break so that way I don't die, I'm actually going to use the Mass Effect Codex narrator for the next segment of this video, which is Husks/Geth. I don't know how you guys will feel about it. Let me know if you like it or not. If you don't, let me know. Anyway, enjoy this elevator music.
Secure a location. They round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems.
Hey guys, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate it so much for all you guys who watch at the end or just been watching my videos lately. The support has been actually phenomenal for a small YouTuber like myself. I actually been getting better with editing, as you can see here. I wanted to put a lot more work and effort into this video. Like, I did put a tremendous amount of work and effort into the video. It's just I had to cut a lot of pieces due to kind of hardware restraint with the program I'm using to edit and whatnot. I'm still getting the hang of it. I kind of like went overboard with it. This video was actually meant to be like 20 minutes longer for part 1, but anyway, part 2 I'm going to be covering kind of like the actual iceberg, because we were in the clouds for this one. We were on the tippy top, and yeah, the next one we're going to cover the actual iceberg, and then we're going to get deeper and deeper into it, and it's going to be interesting, it's going to be fun. I look forward to it. I hope you guys do too. If you guys don't like it, then let me know in the comments below. If you do like it, go ahead, leave a like, do whatever you guys want to. If you think my content is good, subscribe. If you guys really want to, I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me if you guys did that. Like I said, I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber, and every subscriber matters. I always hit the replies in the comments. You know, we have a lot of fun here. I even stream sometimes. I haven't been doing so much because I've been editing a lot more. As you can tell, I've been dropping videos daily. My upload schedule is mainly going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, like today, where I drop a big video, and if I'm in the mood to do other stuff, I'll do other stuff. But yeah, I really appreciate the support. It's been so much fun actually doing this. I spent a lot of time on it. It was really, really enjoyable. I missed like a couple parts, like the Krogan and the Genophage and the human history or pre-human history beforehand and whatnot. I might cover them in the next part and add them to kind of the surface of that, not like the tip-top everyone knows knowledge. I'm unsure. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do that or not. But anyway, I appreciate you getting to the end of the video. I appreciate all the support, you guys. This means a lot to me. This is like the world to me. I have so much fun. It's a passion of mine. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. And pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. Don't do anything dangerous. Just stay alive. This is K-norr Sea Serpent. I'm signing off. Till next time, guys. Bye.